What's up YouTube, this is Tess5th and welcome back to another video. And for today's video, Nintendo's been showing out a lot. Two big major Nintendo news that have dropped on the 27th, which is first one being that Nintendo has withdrawn Super Smash Bros. Ultimate from EVO 2022. According to the announcement posted on EVO's official Twitter account, they have said, while we are thankful for all the amazing games joining us later this year in Las Vegas, we want to let you know in advance that Super Smash Bros. Will not be making a return appearance. Since 2007, we've seen historic Super Smash Bros. Moments created at EVO's events. We are saddened that Nintendo has chosen not to continue that legacy with us this year. In the future, we hope to once again celebrate the Super Smash Bros. Community alongside them. Now, I'm not really all that into Smash Bros. I have seen tournaments showcasing Smash Bros. As well as top 8s, top 16s. Smash Bros. It gets pretty lit, it gets pretty hype, usually in the forefront of any particular tourney. But the question that lies on everyone's heart when this broke out is why? Why, Nintendo, are you withdrawing from EVO? Is it because Sony now owns EVO? You don't want your prized Nintendo game to be broadcasted or presented by a Sony organization? I'll be honest, I'm not Nintendo. I can't answer that question for them. But the reason why we are here is to put our tinfoil hats on and get to the bottom of this. Despite Nintendo not giving a reason as to why they're withdrawing from EVO, I'm gonna throw my dart at the board on Nintendo, kind of just being like, we're doing our own thing. We don't really concern ourselves with Sony, and that's, to be honest, a big major personality of Nintendo when it comes to Nintendo being Nintendo. Nintendo doesn't care what Microsoft is doing. Nintendo doesn't care what Sony is doing. Nintendo knows that they will do whatever they want to do within the means of what they want to do it and how they're gonna do it, and they know that they can get away with it because they are financially secure. They don't have to worry about garnering new people or garnering new players for their games. I don't know if there's a word for it yet, but Nintendo has what I'm just gonna call it as of now until I find the proper term for it. They have the Disney effect. What I mean by that is that Nintendo, just like Disney, is a very, very nostalgic video game company that knows that its games are so well beloved and well cherished by so many people around the world because of their games' reputations, that the nostalgia that they are able to profit off of will practically fund them for the rest of their lives. Nintendo just knows that staying in their own lane, they benefit from it. They play it safe. It's not because they don't want to take risks. It's because they see no need to take risks. They don't have to take risks. Microsoft and Sony are taking risks here and there so that they can bring in more revenue as far as gaming. But one thing that people don't realize is that when it comes to video games, Microsoft doesn't necessarily need it. Microsoft profits more off of Windows. Sony, they kind of rely on games more than Microsoft, but they, like Microsoft, also have other ventures. They make TVs and they make cameras and so many other appliances. So when it comes to games, I want to highlight games in Japan at least. Nintendo is the big dundada, okay? Nobody can touch Nintendo. Nintendo is the mitochondria of gaming in Japan. Nintendo is the powerhouse of the cell. And I say this as someone who doesn't really give a crap about the console allegiance that a lot of gamers like to do. That's just weird. But despite how you feel about Nintendo's games, at the end of it all, Nintendo still profits off 3 or 4 successful franchises that they have alone, let alone them expanding and making even more franchises that are pretty popular and also sell pretty good. I say all that to say is that Nintendo kind of doing their own thing and kind of stepping away from EVO and being like, nah, we're Gucci. This shouldn't really be a surprise to anyone. This is just Nintendo doing their own thing as always. Nintendo partnered up with Panda Global so that they could make their own Super Smash Bros. Tournaments. If anything, I feel like them kind of like officially making their Smash tournaments was done more as a result of the whole like poop storm that EVO and the Smash community went through with the sexual allegations and harassments and whatnot. So I think if anything, this is Nintendo kind of being like, if we're gonna have Smash tournaments, we at least want to be there to kind of scope out and see what's going on. Pretty much Nintendo is trying to keep a lens on their own games and their own community. But that is going to wrap this video up. I've said more than enough. Am I disappointed that Nintendo is not going to allow for Smash Brothers to be running at EVO? Yes. Is this very surprising? No. This is Nintendo simply being Nintendo. Now, as far as surprises, it comes with winning first place at a Nintendo officiated event. I would highly suggest for the community to go to Nintendo about that and be like, listen, we can't survive off of fruit roll-ups and gushers. We just can't, Nintendo. First place, Airheads? I think not, as yummy as they are. But I'm gonna wrap this video up. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed the video, and click on the notification bell where you want to be notified of the next video. And also click on that thumbs up button so that I can fight the algorithm gods in my quest to get more viewerships and to expand myself as a upcoming content creator on YouTube. I've been enjoying making these videos so far. Please, as always, stay safe, stay healthy, peace.